All right, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David here with another cryptocurrency update. It's definitely a lot more fun opening up these markets to a green day. I mean, it's not like this green day has changed anything from the past couple of weeks, really, to be honest, because we've been hit kind of hard in the cryptocurrency space. It's not something to be afraid of. It's not something to be worried of, unless you believe that the technology is just going to shut itself off. And I think that's one of the big things right now, is figuring out how to show yourself that the market has validation and that there is validity and use case within these markets. But let's not get too distracted, guys. This is nice to wake up to, especially if you just invested. Especially if you woke up the day before yesterday and you bought into XRP just prior to this mini little run. So congratulations if you took the step to make a purchase yesterday. I really do congratulate you guys, because it's very exciting to see the things that you're purchasing going up instead of just staying sideways or going down, because that's really what we've been experiencing over the last year is really hard moments unless you're investing into currencies that are even more volatile than the run-of-the-mill volatility that the cryptocurrency market experiences. So congratulations, guys. Good morning. I hope you guys all have an opportunity to share this video, like the channel, subscribe, do all that good stuff, send it to Twitter, let everybody know we are live and it is official. But I mean, it's really exciting, guys. We've got the previous close of 28.9 cents. The market cap, obviously, through, I've got coin market cap open here, and I know you guys really, for the most part, people dislike coin market cap and the tendencies that this website specifically has to not, no, Mac, the top is not here yet. 12%, but it's fun. It's really exciting to see the 12%. And like I said, if you're one of those people who it just got invested, or if you're somebody that bought in just before September 18th, before we saw that 300% run up, I mean, this is just a little taster, guys. And we talked about this the other day in one of our videos, is that these are just little snippets. These are just little pieces of crumbs that you're being dropped right now to show you the possibility. Like I said, there's going to be no moment in the future where the fiat currency that you all use and transact with ever holds any more weight than it does now. Meaning the clout that your currency currently possesses is not gonna be advancing. And like I said, especially for currencies like currencies in Venezuela, the currencies in China, in America, in Europe, basically any currency. And it's great, Catherine, definitely that Swift is going to be using R3. There's so many. First of all, good morning. I want to jump through. We got Humi, Mac Daddy, Steverino, Bill Gould, Catherine Bolivar, Steverino again. We got Scanlinks V. Thank you guys all for joining in. Please drop this out onto Twitter. Definitely like my channel. I think I've got the description right here. You can follow us at RippleXRP on Twitter. And we're going to be building this community. And it's not only about green days for us, guys. Honestly, it's about consistency. Now, the question is, and I've been facing this problem, the question is what can we do to not allow ourselves to be feared in this market, right? Because we were all watching what Tron's been doing, okay? We've literally been watching what Tron's been doing. Tron's one of the tokens that we have in our mock portfolio. You guys got to understand this. With Tron backing off and with XRP running forward, you can basically play a game of taking a little bit of profit and kind of just moving them back and forth between the two, especially if they're going to be going like this. Especially if when XRP starts to pull back, if Tron can start to push forward. And if you got 50,000 or 100,000 TRX and you've got 1,000 XRP and you're getting $50 in profit from a 10 or 12% move or whatever's going on, take the opportunity not to sell your crypto, but to maybe try and lock in some profit. I mean, this market. You could spend your entirety in cryptocurrency just waiting for a bull run, just waiting for the moment where something happens that's cataclysmic in the market, that takes this thing to a whole nother freaking level. What's that gonna be? What is gonna be the catalyst to moving these markets forward, as we see with everyone in the chat room here saying SEC regulation, backed, and all of this stuff? And that's one of the videos that I want to get into at some point, is the cryptocurrency predictions that are coming in hot and heavy now. Now, we could compare those predictions to 2018's predictions, where people were suggesting, everybody that you were watching was suggesting exponential increases in the price. Therefore, when their viewers were watching the videos, their viewers were sitting back, and we were all kind of sitting back like, okay, XRP's at 30 cents now, and by time the end of 2018 comes, everybody that I listen to is saying that it should be at least $5 or $10 or $20. That is a massive increase. The fact that we in this cryptocurrency space can literally make a projection like that, go online, tell it out to the world, and be confident and comfortable in that prediction is insanity. It's crazy, for real, honestly. Like, what are we thinking? We must have lost our freaking minds, because that, my friends, is not the way that any one of your traditional investor friends has ever done it. Not even in the bull run of the bull runs for the internet boom and bust. People were just in shock. It wasn't like the owners of these companies saw that or forecasted that as an entire market to grow in that type of capacity. That'd be like taking the top 100 cryptocurrencies right now and getting rid of the rest, basically killing all the other .coms, and letting those 100 cryptocurrencies, from Bitcoin all the way down to shitcoin 100, for all of those to literally just explode. They never had an opportunity to see it. So the fact that we sit here, I mean, literally, Mac, you're totally right. One of my family members, my brother-in-law specifically, who will not watch the videos, who does not want to be any part of cryptocurrency, has a very traditional, stuck-minded investment concept, okay? Into stocks, into real estate, which is great. I mean, I'm not going to question the way that people, this office that I'm sitting in, I mean, these things were all built and purchased and created under fiat and under this market that we're all kind of standing here saying, well, what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. It was created under that market. This market that a lot of us are sitting here saying is going to fail and go away, those are the markets that we need to move all of this forward. I mean, we need the real estate market. We need the stock market. Not in the aspect of we need them to be successful, because we don't. Well, we need them to create that harboring, to create that surrounding of the asset with consistent mainstay products like an Apple or an Amazon or a Google or a Tesla or an Uber or a PayPal or an eBay or a whatever company. I mean, I'm trying to can somebody deal with this Chung Chan guy? I don't have time for that. Anyway, let's kind of look. I opened up a bunch of stuff today, guys. I want this video to be informative. I don't want it to kind of like bog your mind down. I don't want it to be this like, oh, crypto and what is going on. No, this is supposed to be fun. I mean, we're supposed to really enjoy this, and that's why it's fun to take out your calculators every once in a while, guys, and find out if you've got 5,000 XRP, if you've got 100,000 Tron, and Tron goes back to 28 cents or XRP goes back to $3, I mean, do the calculation. I mean, why should you not be allowed to enjoy these moments as they come? You've taken your steps. You've done what you need to do to become the investor and not to wait around like your grandma and your grandpa to be the customer. Your grandma and grandpa and your older mom and dad and your technologically lacking brothers and sisters are going to look back at these moments they're gonna look back at these moments, guys, and they're gonna say, I can't believe I didn't watch your video. I can't believe I didn't listen to you. I can't believe yeah, dude, honestly, we should make Chung an XRP mod. You should just moderate all of XRP in general, Chung. I don't think you should just be stuck to this little channel, okay? But I do appreciate you coming by. Chung Chan, all the trolls, all the friends, Stuart, everyone. Honestly, Bill, thank you guys for the interaction. Chunky Loco, thank you guys. Okay, let's take a dive into some of these articles today. Swiss startup to produce banknotes for the Marshall Islands official cryptocurrency. This is going to be very important, guys. Switzerland-based cryptocurrency hardware wallet. They are going to be announcing they announced news Monday saying the blockchain notes will be used to store the Republic's sovereign digital currency, which is being launched as an alternative legal tender in the country. Once issued, the SOV will officially be accepted alongside the US dollar. Understand, I think these are actually digital, because you see how it says, good morning, Paul, how are you? Because you see how it says you've got your Wi-Fi. I think I saw somebody do a little deep dive into this the other day. Yeah, I know. Honestly, we're just getting this going, and I don't think we're going to be getting any really crazy trolls in here yet, guys. Like I've told you, I think this size of this group specifically is perfect. Okay, we're allowed to have some people that have differing ideas. If they're going to come in and say specifically really negative and harassing stuff, I think we can instantly and easily get them out of here. We don't necessarily have to have. Yes, honestly, yeah. You guys can be the moderators just in the chat. The one way to deal with trolls, guys, is to talk to them. I think a lot of people's objective is Extreme Bow Hunter 321. What's good? Lance Coleman, how are you? Understand the way that I tend to deal with trolls is a little bit different than I think most people do. Like I've seen somebody like Bitcoin Chris. He tries to block everybody that has an opposing view or whatever. No, you know what? We're not going to block anyone, like I said, unless they've got like some real negative, twisted stuff going on. And then they'll easily just be removed naturally by the group. I think the group is going to be, the group is very important. I've told you guys this before. I hodl you guys before I hodl any of the cryptocurrencies. It's almost like in the building of any important business, okay? Your business is not going to succeed, unless you have customers and believers and users in your technology or your product. Good morning, Mr. Whitaker. How are you doing? If you don't have investors or believers in your product, you will not have something solid. And if you don't have competitors for your product, you don't have a product. All you have is just something you've created. It's almost like trying to create a... I'm going to hesitate to say this because maybe some of you guys have done this before, but it's like trying to create a religion, okay? It's like any religion. It's like if I had a dream and I told you guys all that XRP was going to the moon, you guys have the opportunity to believe that I had this dream and that this dream is true. If I told you that God came to me in a dream and that XRP was going to go to the moon tomorrow, if that happened and you guys chose to believe me, that's how that gets started. So back in with the, you see, Chung is still here because he's not that bad of a troll. Talk to the trolls, definitely. You have to be somebody who's willing to engage with them. I've honestly had some really good conversations with some freaking trolls. Some people that came on and their comments were literally just like, not negative, but very trolly. I don't mind people that are just like super trolls, man. Super trolls are just people that are a little bit misled and are willing to jump into an aggressive tone. You guys might be considered trolls on other videos. You know, like if you watch like a car video and you're like, oh, that stupid idiot took out the engine wrong, and you drop a little comment like, wait, take the engine out like that, you should take it out like this. We're all trolls, basically, in a sense. I mean, I'm kind of trolling the trolls right now. Any one of you who is like interacting with the trolls, you're trolling the trolls. We're all trolls. We're living under different bridges with different ideas and stuff. So, you know. Am I making any trades today? I will not be making any trades today. But what I will be doing is jumping into the news. So yeah, this is pretty important, guys. This is nationalizing of traditional fiat currency, something very important. This is not only going to be happening on like not, I don't want to say lower end companies, but you've got the Marshall Islands starting out with it. Obviously, the Marshall Islands is not going to be producing the same kind of turnover on their bills that China would if China was to enact this same type of concept. If China was to be printing digital currency or digital fungible bills that have a front-end user interface that shows you the amount of Bitcoin that you have and allows you to interact with it through Wi-Fi or through Bluetooth, that is gonna be where it goes. We're not waiting for anything. We're not waiting for anything other than somebody bigger than the freaking Marshall Islands to do it. If America did it tomorrow, it's on. It's popping. If we woke up tomorrow, guys, understand the moves that you're seeing this morning, let's hope it's still doing it. The move that you're seeing this morning would be like massive if America or Europe or Africa or some like major economic player in the sense of population and moving money in that sense was to adopt some form or some usage or some aspect of cryptocurrency. And this is going to be it, guys. Taiwanese chip manufacturer giant blames revenue losses on crypto winter. Okay? Taiwanese chip manufacturer United Microelectronics Corporation saw roughly a 10% decrease. 10%. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. Oh, boo-hoo. These people are dealing on different profits and losses scales, guys. Because if we woke up tomorrow morning and the entire stock market was down 10%, if we saw any of this, I mean, what is this? Chain? How far down is chain? I mean, if we saw 10% reduction for the entire stock market, it would be like all out freaking hell had let loose, with some people losing their 10% of their entire life savings that they felt like was in this like protected nest of fiat bullcrap. When no, your money is really kind of just sitting in there with a bunch of other maliciously infected corporations that have spent the last 10 or 11 years trying to figure out how to continue to game the system. And in the time that they've been trying to figure out how to game the system, our system, has been growing and evolving. So companies will be hurt, and some companies will thrive and grow and prosper with the flourishing of cryptocurrency. Film 4, Lakeshore. Q Media strike library deal with cryptocurrency platform Tata 2. It's an exclusive. It's fun, guys. It's always nice to see your cryptocurrency companies partnering out, venturing out, steering away from your traditional run-of-the-mill investments or whatever. I mean, we're not used to seeing the effects that blockchain can have on our day-to-day interactions. We don't know really what the positive aspects of that use case is going to be. I think there's probably people in countries like Venezuela or Venezuela-like or Venezuela light that might be experiencing the benefit of cryptocurrency, of being able to hold and protect your asset on the blockchain, or follow your food from the farm to the market, or track a payment from one country to another. These are seriously major opportunities here for us moving forward. Draft cryptocurrency regulations issued by the Central Bank of Iran. This is going to be the thing that happens, guys, moving forward. Understand, a lot of these countries are not going to want to continuously sit by and feel like they're missing the boat. There is going to be massive indoctrination coming from the levels at the top going down. You understand how this is working now, right? Right now, we're at the bottom working our way up. Okay, we're the ones at the bottom trying to show everyone else at the bottom like, hey, come and check this out. I mean, unless you're one of those ones that's broadcasting this live at your multi-million-dollar meeting right now just so that your employees can be like, well, what is this guy rambling about? What is Bitcoin or what is cryptocurrency? That's where it starts. That friend of yours that has asked you that question, that friend of mine that has literally pulled me aside or sent me a message like Lee or like Erica or like Greg, all of these people have literally personally messaged me to ask me questions specifically about cryptocurrency. Now, the problem that I face, honestly, is I don't know exactly how to advise people, because I know that the moves that I've made haven't necessarily been financially correct, because they have not yielded a profit. And that, my friends, is where a lot of us base our reasoning around making an investment. Is not necessarily how quick we can turn our profit, but what are the avenues to that profit. And in some of these cryptocurrencies, it's an extremely difficult conversation to have. Guys, definitely please do hit those likes. We got 54, 52, 53, 60 people in this chat room right now. Drop the chats in. Drop the super chats, you guys. I really do appreciate this. I mean, if there was an opportunity for me to turn this into my job and to literally be here just tending to you guys and to my personal needs as far as cryptocurrency and updates go, I would literally do it as often as I can. The real world continues to pull me back. So anything you guys can do to support the channel, to like, share, subscribe, comment, and again, we've got the super chats. If you guys see these advertisements that pop up on your videos, if it means anything to you, click it. Go tell the advertisers that are here on Google, that are on this platform, let them know that cryptocurrency is going to be the future, and that their business, whether it be Fair or a life insurance company or a home refinancing company or whatever it is, understand, if it pertains to you, if it's something that you interact with on a day-to-day basis, go in and tell these people that they need to get more involved with cryptocurrency. Let them know that their advertising is very important, and that their introduction of use case and adoption is really one of the most important things that we have moving forward in this market. That's why I say to you guys often, send this video to people that are your biggest skeptics, okay? Like, if you have a friend that is just like the biggest shit talker, and he just like, no, it's like always non-stop. I mean, do him a favor, do her a favor. And if it's somebody that exists in your head, do that other one of you a favor and just start to do the research. You've got to put in the work, guys. We're here before the sun. No, please do troll some people today. Honestly, guys, the more trolling, I'll be honest with you, the more trolling that goes on in the videos, the more the views get, the more interaction, the more likes come, the more dislikes come. I have no problem with dislikes on these videos. Dislike it if you must. But understand, if you're going to come in and drop a line, if you think that you're going to be some person pulling the wool over the eyes of my subscribers because you think you're some big fat troll living under a bridge, no. Fat or skinny, I'm equal opportunity here. I don't mean for that to be like a body shaming thing, okay? Because it's not. I'm going to move on before we get too bogged down with that, because I love all people. You won't dislike it. Chung, you disappoint me, buddy. I was expecting you to be one of the dislikes this morning, but whatever. Can't help all the trolls. Blow to Bitcoin as CEO warns crypto winter could turn nuclear. Okay, so you've got people on all sides of this. You've got pro trolls and you've got con trolls. You've got people controls. Whoa, that's weird. Controls, man. You controls are very controlling. But you're gonna see a lot of language, because the trolls that are con trolls are gonna be fear tactic controllers. They're gonna be people that want you to be so frightened. They're gonna be like, honestly, they want you to be so fearful. They're gonna use like words like, if you were to look up, oh gosh, I don't even want to do that. But we will, just for the kick of it. Okay, we're going to look up what the definition of nuclear winter is. What's the definition of nuclear winter?
Here's the definition of nuclear winter. A period of abnormal cold and darkness predicted to follow a nuclear war, caused by a layer of smoke and dust in the atmosphere blocking the sun's rays.
That just sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm really excited for that. So they're going to use words like that, guys, and it's not, that's kind of the fear tactic that I'm not into. I don't want this to be about like scaring the pants off of you guys to the point where you sell all of your XRP one day, to the point where just because you read an article that was using some stupid words like "thanks, Billy." I don't necessarily appreciate it. Just like any one of us unnecessarily calling for a moon without any actual facts, or like just making a baseless statement. It's not cool. It's not appropriate for where we are in this space. You know, I mean, really, it's yeah. So Bitcoin and the wider cryptocurrency market has been suffering through a year-long bear market. Words that you did not know a year ago: bear market, bull flag, crypto winter. What are some of the words that you've learned because of cryptocurrency? Words that you could go into a group of people right now and say, and they'd be looking at you like, man, what in the fuck are you talking about? ROI, or, you know, like, what are those, what's going on? Is this now officially the longest bear market? I hope so. I hope so, because I think they say the longer the bear, the longer the bear, the higher the bull, or there's some saying like that. There's some saying like that about the longer the bear, the quiet, like the crazier the bull or something. And so that's, yeah. So don't let the fear tactics get to you guys. Unless you're one of those like chicken liver people who reads an article and is like, oh my God, I can't believe they wrote that article specifically for me. And it's like you had a dream last night. It's like I told you guys, you can't create a religion around this. This is not some religious affiliation. We're articulate and intellectual people that don't have baseless facts, that do research, that know how to express our views and our opinions and not be indoctrinated into a mind frame or a thought concept like traditional investing or fiat currency or saving money in your bank instead of in crypto or in gold or silver. I think the 56 of us right now, and whoever is going to be watching and whoever's going to be listening at some point today, you guys are seriously ahead of the game. So congratulations. Block this. And so like I said, it's going to be a lot of fear tactics. This is going to be like kind of getting into a little bit more of the fear tactics, because I think that's going to be the direction that people are trying to go. People are going to be trying to get you to question right now, because the people with a lot of money, they don't have to question. They can just make their move, you know. They could just get in, and if they believe something positive is going to happen in the future, they don't have to worry about, like I was saying, I've got 40% or now 50% to go down on my portfolio before I'm at all-time lows for 2018. Those people are not looking at that. These big-time investors do not care. They're going to put their money in, and it's just going to stay in. Like that guy that I met at In-N-Out. He bought Bitcoin, or Ripple, the way he said it. He bought it at, look at the charts right now. Let's look at the charts right now then. I mean, don't get aggressive. Let's see. Where should I look at the charts? I mean, what chart are you saying? Big boy pants are on, man. That's no joke. And I don't drink coffee. Coffee's for people who can't wake up in the morning. And I'm not one of those people. I wake up. I get up. I go to sleep early. Okay? I wake up when it's time to get up in the morning, because I've got things to do here in this world. And I really do appreciate you guys joining the channel. So definitely like, subscribe, share. U.S. sanctions on Iran reaches critical point. Will Ripple be the savior? This article and the title is exactly what I'm talking about, guys. There's not going to be a point. Ever. And when I say ever, I mean ever. Never. The reason, and you guys probably don't remember this, or we've tried to do a lot of that. I don't know. I heard somebody say that in the comments yesterday. I don't really drive for Uber anymore. The sticker is just kind of in the back window of the whip as a backup plan, which I think I might be having to use soon. This is a big hurdle for us to overcome here, guys. Ripple, the company, specifically started to create the differentiation between Ripple and XRP solely, I believe, around the fact that Ripple needed to get the separation for SEC and regulatory clarity. There was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of confusion, guys. And you know what? I don't, Mr. Coleman, I don't want to explain the R3 and Swift thing because I haven't gotten into it. I haven't read about it. And I can guarantee that whoever the 61 of you are right now that are watching this, you're going to watch another video today from Digital Asset Investor, from DM Logic if he decides to wake up, from CKJ, or from Alex Cobb, or from XRP Rainmaker, or from Cryptzilla, or from Crypto Bitcoin Chris, or from who else? You might be watching one of those videos and they are going to do a cover, full cover. Alex's live stream in about 2-3 hours is probably going to be full on about that. Most of the 600, 700 people, 1,000 people that join his chat will literally be asking about that, just like you are. So no, we're not going to jump in. We're not going to get into that one. We're jumping through the news, guys. We're getting through it. 60 people like the video, guys. I definitely appreciate it. This is a passion of mine. Kung Fu Nerd. Yeah, I forgot about Kung Fu Nerd. I freaking hate introductions, though, guys. I don't know if you guys do too, but when I watch, like, Digital Asset or Kung Fu Nerd or Tony from Thinking Crypto, I forgot about him. I skip over the introductions. It's like the most annoying thing. Like, what do you have an introduction for? I get it. I mean, it's fun and it's cute and all that, but like, no, let's just jump into it, man. Yeah, Thinking Crypto for sure. So, I mean, some people have dropped comments in here and said, oh, will somebody make him an introduction? And I've even asked one of my buddies to make me an introduction, but geez Louise, gosh. Honestly, Asset Investor, Tony, if you guys are watching this, you lose at least 20 seconds of view time from me with your introduction. So, yeah, for sure. What's going on? Yeah, man, Cryptzilla, dude, you're cool, man. I like you. I've been watching your channels growing, dude, and it's cool. It's almost like I want to create a chart where where we could like click on and see. I've told you guys this before. You like the intros, Paul? That's cool. I mean, look, that's what I said. Each one of us is going to need a little bit of different curtain tailing or white glove servicing to get our crypto delivered the way we want it. And so you can watch the intro. I'm going to skip the intro. I'll get right to the meat and potatoes, baby. You know, I think Mike Jansen's cool, and I appreciate everybody making the intros for everyone. It's just not my thing, you know? Not my thing, yo. Anyway, I'm going to get back to this point. The creation of Ripple XRP. Remember, if you guys haven't been in this from the beginning, Ripple XRP. It is the same thing, okay? Just like if you were to type in ETH or LTC or BTC or XMR or TRX or EOS or whatever, QTM, if you were to type in the symbol for your favorite crypto, why does that thing have a symbol? The question for me is, why is it that in the beginning it was Ripple XRP? Why was that, guys? Because Ripple, unfortunately, is XRP. The question is, if you were to try and define what is XRP, like I just mentioned, we know what the BTC stands for, the ETH stands for. We know what all of that stands for. In the beginning, I was trying to assume that that XRP stood for XRapid. XRP, XRapid. In my mind, it made sense. So, okay, XRP is XRapid. XRapid is a piece of technology that exists under Ripple. Therefore, Ripple is XRP. Therefore, if somebody asked me in the beginning days, what was XRP, I instantaneously, without hesitation, would tell them that it was Ripple. And I think anybody coming in right now, that I guarantee you, when I scroll down here, and I have not read this yet, but I guarantee you they mention, it says it right there, XRP. It says it right there. This is the problem. You're not going to find a place in the world where you're not going to see Ripple and XRP on the same page. There's no differentiation. As much work as we've done, there's still very little differentiation between the two, no matter how hard we've all worked at it. Let's get down here and check it out. U.S. sanctions are a piping hot mess right now as Europe, China, Russia are getting involved and trying to circumvent the sanctions. Avoiding the mainstream banks have become an issue, and since SWIFT is barred from conducting business with Iran, the chances of Ripple being used as an alternative still exists. This is what I'm saying, guys. It's an ultimately confusing situation. And yeah, I mean, that could be one of the reasons why a lot of people call it a scam, and why a lot of people call it a shitcoin, and why a lot of people call it a banker coin, because there's some aspects of this that we don't understand. There are things happening in the background that are literally above our heads. I mean, do you really expect to get what's happening in these meetings? This declaration, first of all, I'm going to make this statement. There is very little chance that if Ripple, XRP, the company, and the coin want to have any possibility of existing in the future, and they want to become an alternative to circumventing United States sanctions against Iran, and Ripple and XRP are going to be the catalyst to circumventing United States law, that's going to be a big backfire, guys. That is literally going to be a big backfire. So you have to really, watch out. Clear risk of further declines. I'm going to kind of get through it, so I'm going to wrap this up. I think Ripple price remained below the 29-cent and 29.50 resistance levels against the US dollar. There are two bearish trend lines in place with resistance near 29 cents on the hourly chart of XRP. 29 cents. And we're at 31.7 right now. Oops. No, we're in this one. The pair remains, USD pair Kraken source, the pair remains at risk of more losses as long as it's trading below the 29. Now, Alex was doing a large dig. A large dig, guys. Honestly. Into the resistance levels, into the price points, okay? There was a big moment there where everybody was so focused, and this is what I said, this is one of those key words. What are the key words that you guys are new to? What are the crypto words that are in your vernacular, in your vocabulary now that you didn't know? Like bull flags and bear pennants and, you know, head and shoulder patterns and, you know, going long and going short. Like, these are... everybody was really focused on the price levels when really the fact that we're giving technical analysts any more credit than the farther that we could push them away from us. Really, technical analytics, I don't imagine necessarily work, obviously, on a consistent pattern, right? There's no way for cryptocurrency technical analysts to have any type of consistency based on the fact that crypto in and of itself, outside of the habitual bull runs and busts that we've consistently cyclically had, the way some people say it is that it comes in and it comes out. I don't necessarily like technical analytics when it comes to crypto. I think we have to look at this more from a use case and an adoption and a future onlooking statements type of capacity. RippleNet accelerator program to receive fresh funding to push XRP adoption. Again, all these news are the newest pieces, guys. The cryptocurrency market has been attacked by the bear, and XRP has fallen prey to the wrath of the bear. Ripple, on the other hand, had announced an accelerator program for commercial and enterprise companies who wish to join RippleNet in 2017. And according to Q4 report, a part of 600 million XRP pool will be used in the program to support the XRP ecosystem. Very, very important, guys. Yeah, no, Ninja Warrior, I asked you a specific question, Ninja Warrior, in one of the comments, and I don't know if you responded, but have you done Mount Midori? Have you done actual Ninja Warrior? Because that's something that I think would be fun. I think we should get a cryptocurrency Ninja Warrior setup where each one of the stations is a different, Borislav, good morning, is a different cryptocurrency that you can earn cryptocurrency for completing the task Like, you almost have to pay in a specific amount of cryptocurrency, and then you earn it back by completing the sections of the run. And each section of the run will pertain to a different cryptocurrency. Like section 1, the water section will be Tron. Section 2, the jumping section will be XRP, and the third section will be blah blah. I thought that'd be very interesting. I think there's very, very, very many ways to build this ecosystem to the point where it will be fun. I mean, imagine starting like a gambling thing or whatever. I mean, David, is it necessary to have a Twitter account? I've never had one, and it seems everyone is there. No, I mean, no, it's not necessary to have a Twitter account. I mean, we've got our Twitter here, and we're almost there. So if you guys are hanging on for the Twitter run, we're going to be there in just a second. But no, honestly, it's not necessary to have a Twitter. If you're one of those people that likes to do, I mean, CKJ has given us really good little bits of gems, because he's told us specifically that he comes from a pre-law background. He doesn't need Twitter necessarily to do all the research in regards to the projects. Now, Twitter is a tool. It's an assistant, right? Twitter's an assistant to getting your information expedited. Now, understand, once you get it on Twitter, that's you're dropping second, third level down. If you're one of the people that's sourcing the information from the World Wide Web and bringing it to Twitter as a first mover, that's how a lot of these people gain followers and get their channels to grow. So no, it's not necessary to have Twitter. If you want to have a Twitter, it's a fun way to communicate with the community and to be interactive and to check out new updates and see. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Twitter can definitely be toxic, but if you involve yourself with toxic people, it can be toxic. And I think that is very indicative of the way we live our lives and the family and the friends that we keep around us as the closest and the people that we work next to. I mean, if the person you work next to is just this negative, toxic thing, and every day is just spewing hatred and spewing negativity and racism, and let's say you're a Democrat and they're a Republican and they're just completely contradictory and argumentative, you got to cut them out. If you don't want the wall and they want the wall, if they want legal immigration and you don't, I mean, whatever it is, there's people that are going to rub you the wrong way sometimes. It's really clearly about, that's why I don't think that we need, it's probably over for today. Yeah, no question. But you have to surround yourselves, guys. We got to surround ourselves. That's why I only want subscribers on this channel that are top notch. Like, I don't want this channel to be caused by, I don't want like the amount of interaction we get to only solely be caused by trolls, people that are causing problems. No, we got to have consistency in this market. Last article, guys, and then we are getting into a little bit of the Twitter feed. Financial giant Fidelity sets Bitcoin platform launch date, plus Ripple and XRP. Interesting that we did have that discussion earlier about how there's going to be no differentiation. But see, here can add another level to the confusion, because when you go to like this, Ripple price entities avoid XRP like a plague, Ripple price and XRP. And then you get here, financial giant Fidelity sets Bitcoin platform launch date, plus Ripple and XRP. So you've got some places that are correlative, and you've got some places that draw differentiation. Ultimately, a very confusing thing. But it's good to see that they're setting their launch dates, though. From Fidelity's plan to bring Bitcoin to institutional investors to the expansion of Stellar and VeChain, here's a look at some of the stories breaking in the world of crypto. Financial giant Fidelity reportedly plans to launch its Bitcoin custody services for institutional investors in March, Bloomberg cites. They've all been wrong before, and I've said this before, and Jungle Bunny just asked a very good question. Is the pump over for today? Oh, Jungle Bunny, I don't know if you're a guy or a girl. Honey, my darling, wasn't a pump. It was a little bit of a not a pump. We lost more than that over the last couple days. I mean, it's kind of like, It's more or less like, wake up, guys. You gotta understand that you're not able to get consistent reactions from these markets. I mean, you're not gonna wake up one day and it's gonna be a moonshot or like Bearville. No, no, guys, that's not. Yeah, Chung, I need more. Honestly, drop a super chat for your boy Chung. Come on, man. We support the trolls here too, brother. Anyway, so that's UPS still going in Iowa. We need to wait and hold tight. That's right. That's right. And honestly, I do appreciate you guys all coming through. If you guys have a Twitter, like our friend Paul just asked us, what do you think about the use case of Twitter? I mean, think of how important, you know, I brought this up the other day, guys. How long are we going to be stuck in 1994? Okay? I want to freaking get out of 1994 already, please. Can we, like, just move to 95 already? Can we? And the funny thing is once we get out of 94, I think we're going to be getting right into 99. Okay? I don't think there's going to be 1994. Sorry. 1994, Paul, was the beginning of the .com boom. Okay? That was when all of the companies were developing and processing. And a lot of crypto YouTubers say, whoa, this is like everybody, literally. This is like the internet days. Tony says it, and Alex says it, and Digital Asset Investor says it. Literally, they all say freaking 1994. Alex probably wasn't even born in 1994. I mean, let's pick a different year, okay? Like, you know, that's literally, no, and that's it. That's it. Yes, honestly. So what happened is in 1994, there was a mass amount of created companies like fish.com and blah, 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 and pigfat.com and whatever it was, websites that were getting started. Just like the correlating aspect to today is an ICO getting started, a scam coin, a shit coin, unlike the top tier cryptocurrencies, but like some real crap coin getting started with no backing, no team, no GitHub, no product, no business model, no revenue stream, no ad stream, no clients, no volume. That's what it is. It's an ICO, basically, but the internet version. So 1994 was when that all got started. 1994 to 1999, 2000 was when, yeah, exactly, Paul. It's a lot of the altcoins right now are like that. And so that's why we bring up things like cryptopocalypse sometimes, because the cryptopocalypse is going to be something that happens just like what happened in 99 from like 95, 6, 7, 8. That's what we were talking about. So in my mind, I see us already being out of 94. I freaking hate 1994. We are out of 1994. And in that same time frame, I mean, cryptocurrency's been around since 2009. Maybe not being fully used like that, but Bitcoin 2009 or 10, and same XRP and Ethereum. Those are both older technologies. They're older technologies, and the fact that we're still claiming, the fact that all of these YouTubers that we follow, besides some outside the box thinkers, are telling us that we're in 1994. Freaking cry me out loud. What are you talking about? We've been in this for 8 years already. How can we still be technically in the first year? We're not. The problem is, I think that, you know what? Forget all that BS. We have already gone from 94 to 96 to 99. We've already gone through all of that. Unfortunately, the apocalypse aspect of it hasn't happened yet, but we've already ridden through major bull and bear runs, especially the one we're in now. Like, major. These things were massive. I mean, just like somebody brought up in the chat earlier, it's like this is about to become the longest bear run, and that's why I was saying what that saying is the longer the bear run, the higher the bull, is what a lot of people say. Now, if you bought cryptocurrency and you see it going down, and you're sitting here holding it and you don't think that it has use case and validity, I don't know what you're doing. I'm not really sure what your objective is. But if you're holding cryptocurrency and you believe that there's future use case for this thing, then I commend you for being able to hold it in this time, because it's not the easiest thing to do. Okay, so let's get back to the Fidelity article really quick, and then we're going to jump into Twitter, guys. 60 of us sitting here. I can only imagine how hard it is. I can imagine that this is extremely addictive. Okay, I'm addictive by bloodline. You know, I've got gamblers in my family. I've got drug addicts in my family. I've got overworkers in my family. It's addictive because with 66 people in here right now, and I can only imagine how if Digital Asset Investor was to go live, or when Alex goes live, that shutting off that live stream when you've got like 500 people or 1,000 people watching you and interacting with you, how the want to just make that like a 24/7 thing, the want to just make that something that people can thrive off of and utilize 24 hours a day is probably extremely high. It's very real. It's very real, because I don't necessarily want to click off when I've got 60 people in here that are enjoying the content, that are growing from it, because not only do you grow from this content, but I do as well. I mean, that's really what it is. And so, I mean, honestly, I really do appreciate you guys. All 65 of you. I've said this before. I hodl you guys to the moon. I mean, I've got my XRP bag here, and I've got my hodlers and my subscribers right here. I mean, literally, the two of you guys are so... there's such a symbiotic relationship between the investors, the subscribers, the followers, the interactors, and the use case, and the validity, and the technology. So, I mean, I freaking really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Definitely share this video right here on Twitter. Tag me right here at RippleXRP Social. Let's go ahead and get a little refresh on this. Let's see what's going on. Rachel Lee, it's always good to see. Hit like for a follow back. Interesting. I don't necessarily. I'm not gonna hit like, because you know that right there is exactly what I don't want. I don't want this page to become just a place that people are liking just for the hell of it. If you take the time to watch this video, if you take the time to like one of my posts, which we get very good interaction here, honestly, that it's not like my posts need to get, you know, my posts don't need to get 100,000 likes or 50 likes. I mean, 2, 3, 1. I mean, that's what we need. We don't need this to be like 500 likes and reshared around the world and blah blah blah. If that ends up happening, then congratulations to us. You know, I mean, congratulations to us, guys. And that's what it's always been. If you make an investment, if you get in and it goes up, then congratulations, guys, because it was an accident. I mean what? It's like the draw to hit the button is so real, you know, because she says it. She says it. She's like, hit the like. We're there. Anyway. Hey. That's cool. Damn, 43 minutes ago? Wow, we've been going at this for a while. What time is it? Oh, man, it's almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to like this. Thank you very much. And I'm going to retweet it. This is my first retweet, I think. Thanks, Borislav. Very cool. That was awesome. CEO Ripple Brad Garlinghouse described GPI as a horse and buggy and Ripple as an automobile. 2 minutes and 20-second video. I wonder where Brad's little section is here.
Richest man.
Ripple is saying that you're still out GPI as a horse and buggy, and Ripple is an automobile. I think he wanted to say race car, but he said automobile. I mean, what do you make of that? I mean, he's basically saying that you're still outdated, even though done this crash program.
Oh,
Let's see. We'll see. We could.
Oh, shit, is that somebody from Swift?
Use. My favorite analogy right now is I drive an electric car. A Tesla.
That's hilarious.
And that's an interesting one.
That dude just got called out right to his face. He was like, "Hey, just so you know, Brad Garlinghouse, that guy from Ripple, basically says you guys suck. How do you respond?" That's epic. Great. I'm gonna retweet that one. Oh, this retweeting thing is fun. Retweeting. How do you spell retweeting? Retweeting is fun. That's awesome. I'm getting into this whole Twitter thing, yo. So, Paul Torres, in regards to that's how Twitter can work. That's the level of interaction you can have. Obviously, if you start going to follow a bunch of idiots and a bunch of naked stripper chicks, then that's going to be the thing that's popping up on your Twitter. He says he's going to rip Forbes a new one on the stream today, which means that was yesterday because it was 21 hours ago. Steven Diep, I think this is Digital Asset Investor. One of the Digital Asset Investors, a big fan of Steven here.
Eliminate some of the barriers in technologies that will actually change the way in which intermediation is conducted. Eliminate some of the barriers, including the unconscious biases that exist out there. And you know, I think in the banking system at large, in many countries, the difference will not be between those who are disrupted and those who survive, but it will be between those who are cannibalized because they are not seeing it coming and they're not embracing it, and those who self-induce that cannibalization. And I'm using cannibalization on purpose because it's a bit of a striking, horrible word, but it's really what it means. It's you're going to disrupt your business model, you're going to change it, you're going to reduce your cost, you are going to expedite your transactions, and you're going to continue to inspire confidence because you will build that on the basis of an existing backbone, which is your bank and the confidence relationship that you've established with your customers. So that's where I see changes happening now. If you think of Circle and Ripples and all those, that's where
Circles and Ripples. Ooh, Circles and Ripples. That'd be a funny name for like a podcast, Circles and Ripples. So this guy is dodging the question. Can CKJ use Tipbot to send out payments of 100 or 200 XRP, or is there a limit to transfer with XRP Tipbot? From what I've heard, and I don't know much about Tipbot, Borislav has been very cool to send some Tipbot. Guys, we've got the super chats activated. Like I told you earlier, I'm trying to turn this into my job. If any one of you guys can be like a sponsor, supporter of the channel, let's get this going, man. Let's really jump this up to the next level. Definitely like or dislike this video. Please do something, man. Do something rather than do nothing. I mean, what are you just sitting around there doing nothing? Oh, she's doing it again. Rachel Lee with those 1 hour countdowns. Jeez Louise. 1 hour countdown, guys. I guess I'll give a little promotion for Rachel Lee here. You've got 1 hour, I guess, from every one of her posts to go on and like for a follow back. So let's see, how many followers does this person have? Whoa. Okay, so no. Definitely not right. She's 722. She's following 725 people, but 10,300 followers. But she does like a like for like all the time, or a follow for follow. Very interesting. We solved the tech problem. We could take a bank on RippleNet Live in 2 weeks. We solved the tech problem. 2 weeks to live. Boom. Borislav. You know what? I like having only people that I know on my Twitter. I'm glad that it's not just a bunch of stripper hookers that are trying to get me to spend my XRP unnecessarily. And I like them too, you know. It's an honest, beautiful profession. XRP is like having a winning lottery ticket for which they haven't called the numbers yet. Actually, XRP is like having a failing business that isn't working yet. So, yeah, for sure. Meaning, if the amount of XRP that you hold was your aspect of business and was what you were doing for work, your business is failing. Your business is failing, man. Susanna would stop spraying FUD the same way she spreads her leg. Now that definitely needs to be removed. I'm hoping somebody can do that. Bye-bye. But anyway. Yeah, people like that, you see, I'm not even going to spend the time. I hope there's enough pro trolls and not con trolls like that idiot that can just literally get rid of that. I wonder if I can. No, I can't. Oh, can I report it from here? Report. Oh, I can. Oh, hate speech. Boom. Done. I don't know if that did anything, but dip out. We don't have time for that bullshit here. Cryptomaniac 101. Definitely, guys, go follow a lot of these people that you see here. What did I miss? What is this Susanna person doing? Ban her instead. What is going on? I must have missed something, man. You guys are tripping on this Susanna person. I thought I saw like a comment from her earlier that wasn't like... That's how the left work. They never remove the actual source of the problem, but the guy who points it out. Susanna started what? I don't even know what's going on. Grow up, people. Can build a wall around you guys. Keep you in. Ava Khalil, now Brad Garlinghouse, CEO at Ripple versus Swift. That's right, baby. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him eventually, okay? Oh, is it
$10 that you mentioned are part
18
of the
minutes? I really do like you guys a lot,
yeah.
but I got things to do. We aren't watching 18 minutes of that. Copy and pasting FUD in my room, bro. I literally haven't seen her comment anything since this whole thing has started. Where is this person? By the way, I haven't figured out. Sorry to talk. I'll read one of Susanna's comments out loud. Sorry to tell you, but sorry to tell you, but this fintech is the future. Gold and silver as well for preserving your wealth. Crypto is a scam, believe it or not. Let me try and decipher that for a second. Sorry to tell you guys, but fintech is the future. Financial technology. Okay, so I guess the problem that we're facing here is that dealing with somebody like Miss Zimichal is that there's a lot of people that are misinformed. You see how this person is classifying financial technology? Their antiquated idea of what financial technology is, and the fact that they're still able to differentiate between what financial technology is and cryptocurrency, the fact that this person specifically has not been able to put cryptocurrency in the same conversation with fintech. That's Susanna's problem. Not that they're a troll or not that they're saying something wrong. I actually feel like I believe a part of that statement. I believe that whole statement, as long as you can remove the fact that cryptocurrency is not going to work and you put cryptocurrency into that fintech part of the conversation. Because cryptocurrency is an ever-evolving aspect of financial technology. So, prostitutes should help their herpes off crypto. You see, I don't know how... That's why I didn't want to, you know... It's fun. You know what, guys? Say what you want. People will regulate. And you know what? If nobody regulates you here in this chat, trust me, you'll get regulated at some point. So don't worry about it. Keep it up, guys. You guys are good, man. I support everything you say. I support everything you do. Because we're a grown up. We are a grown up. We are grown-ups here, okay? If somebody has a differing idea, if somebody has some confrontation for you or towards you, I don't want to ban him, but he says some pretty nasty stuff, and I'm a pretty godly person, so I'm not kind of down with that. You know, if you want to kind of keep it PC and, you know, no, honestly, freedom of speech and speech that is offensive and disruptive towards growth and positivity, that's not what we need. So those type of people will be dipped off the channel. So I definitely appreciate that. So, dear crypto friends, we've been asked to run the following poll: vote and RT to see as many people as possible. 2019 will be the year of what? We already know the answer to that. We know what it's going to be the year of. Yeah, honestly, guys, you need to start praying more. For sure. But is it possible? I don't want to ban anyone. First of all, I don't ban anyone. Your stupid ass comments get you banned. And if that's your prerogative, whatever. I don't help stupidity, and I can't get banned from my own channel. So deal with that. No, we didn't ban Susanna because she didn't, from the comment that I saw, she didn't say, you know, whatever, something negative. I mean, but somebody calling her a hooker, telling her that she spreads her legs, that's a little disrespectful, because I'm sure that that person is just sitting in their living room in their underwear or at their work in their underwear, and it's just a piece of negativity that we don't need. Get along, peeps. Come on. Beautiful people like XRP, Angel, Connie. Come on, yo. You guys can say things, but damn. You know? Y'all get me going out on a rant over here. Shit. And I could tell you for sure, 53 of you people in here, and I don't mind arguing. If an argument gets started, legit, if an argument gets started, it's all good, you know? I can handle an argument. I can handle a conversation. You could put me in front of any head of state or any person of political prowess or financial institution, and we'll run the table. We're not afraid of those people. So, anyway. Thank me later, people. I'm involved in XRP as well, but only for speculative investments. You guys can hate her as much as you want, but we got to support the women in this cryptocurrency shit. You guys can't be just going blasting them. We got to make them feel supported and welcomed. And if she's got a question, or if she has misinformation that she's putting out there, go in there and articulate your response. I mean, literally, just like I just said, what her statement is true. She's just not making the correct correlation of cryptocurrency being a part of that fintech operation already. It just hasn't been fully adopted yet. So anyway, Jungle Bunny, yo. I mean, honestly, I feel like we got a bunch of women in this channel. I feel like we got a bunch of crypto bosses in here. Some ladies and some dudes and some others, I'm sure, or whatever, you know? I mean, let's keep that going. Trump ends another Obama-era program. Oh, well. Yeah, more Ripple. Honestly, Ripple this, Ripple that. Oh, dude, have you guys seen this? Is this love for crypto? This is freaking cool. All 2% of women. Connie does rock. Hey, but you see, Henry, it's funny because Susanna's fake. She seems pretty real to me. What are you talking about? I mean, I don't know this person. What? But that's awesome. I don't know if you guys have... I mean, that's where our XRP meeting should be, up there with the freaking geese. That'd be sick. Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. That is cool. Swift, distributed ledger technology, Hyperledger Fabric POC using Oracle Cloud Services. Blockchain. Let's get a little update in the market, guys. You'll be able to watch the beginning of this video and the end. And you'll be able to see the adjustment in the market as a whole from the beginning to the end of this stream. I think XRP was a little bit into XRP. Still moving. Bosses. Anyway, guys, 45 of you in here. Fading out. It's killing me softly. Thank you very much. Please do like, share, subscribe. And once this video ends, 45 of you guys, I'm going to stop this transaction. Chung, Paul, XRP Ninja, Silam, Psy420, XRP, Angel, Connie, Jungle Bunny, everybody, Bullwinkle, J Crypto. I really do appreciate you guys. Teresa, of course, obviously. Susanna, thank you. Henry, appreciate it. Everybody, you guys are the best. Definitely start the conversation again once the live stream is over. Let's blow this video up. Let's get a bunch of likes. Let's get a bunch of shares. Let's just get a bunch of things, you know? Let's just get a bunch of things. Keep on loving XRP. And I'm leaving you, Chung. I'm out. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Again, please do like, share, subscribe. Jump onto Twitter, Ripple XRP. social, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out. Have a blessed day. Enjoy your life, because that is the one thing that is guaranteed, is you striving daily to enjoy your existence.